Viewers, this is not just another celebrity story. What you're about to hear will leave you speechless. Gruesome, shocking, and full of unanswered questions, this report dives deep into the supposed passing of actor Yu Menglong, a man adored for his calm smile and flawless charm. But behind that calmness, there were secrets no one saw coming. Tonight, we reveal exclusive testimonies, a family friend's haunting statement, and unsettling clues that might completely change how you remember Yu Menglong. Stay with me, because what you'll hear next may rewrite everything we thought we knew about his final moments. The first whispers began late one evening. Fans noticed something odd. Yu Menglong's verified social media accounts went silent. No updates, no promotions, no brand collaborations. It was strange for someone so meticulous about his image. And then, rumors started flooding Weibo. Yu Menglong is gone. At first, no one believed it. Some said he was on a secret retreat. Others insisted it was another viral hoax. But then, a chilling audio clip began circulating, a muffled voice claiming to be a family friend, saying Yu's departure wasn't as peaceful as people were told. That's when everything exploded. The clip was short, but unforgettable. You could hear trembling in the speaker's voice as they said, "You think he just passed away? No. What happened to him that night? No one should ever go through that." The internet erupted. Hashtags like #YouMenglongTruth and #What really happened to you trended for hours. Fans demanded answers. But what happened next only deepened the mystery. Within 48 hours, the clip was deleted from every major Chinese social platform. The account that posted it vanished completely. But the seed was already planted. Someone out there knew something, and they wanted the world to find out. Days later, a close family acquaintance, identified only as Mr. Han, decided to break his silence. In an exclusive sit-down, his words shook everyone watching. He started by describing Yu Menglong's final public appearance, a quiet charity gala in Shanghai. "You looked healthy, calm, but distant." Han recalled him leaving early, saying only one strange sentence before walking out. "If I don't come back tonight, tell them I'm free." No one understood what he meant. It sounded poetic, maybe dramatic. But now, in hindsight, it sounded like a farewell. Han's hands trembled as he recounted what happened next. Yu wasn't the kind to vanish. He was punctual, disciplined. But that night, his phone was switched off by 9 p.m. The next time anyone saw him, it wasn't the same Yu. According to Han, Yu had been under immense pressure for months before the incident. Something about a contract dispute and hidden financial dealings between two production companies. Apparently, Yu had discovered something that could ruin careers if it ever got out. But when Han was asked to elaborate, he hesitated. "There were people watching even back then," he said quietly. "People who didn't want the truth out." That one sentence set off a storm online. Who were these people? Were they connected to the entertainment industry? Or someone closer, someone in Yu's inner circle? Fast forward to the night of the supposed tragedy. Neighbors reported hearing loud noises, a thud, followed by muffled arguing around 10:30 p.m. from Yu's private residence. One neighbor, identified as Ms. Luo, later described the moment. "It was like furniture being pushed, or someone collapsing. I thought maybe he was moving something. Then everything went silent. Completely silent." By morning, police cars surrounded the property. But what happened behind those closed doors remains a mystery to this day. Authorities released a brief statement calling it an accident due to alcohol. But no autopsy details, no coroner's report, no photographic evidence were ever made public. And fans weren't buying it. Then came the most haunting revelation: a family friend's private recording leaked online. In the recording, a shaky male voice described what he saw when he arrived at Yu Menglong's home that night. "There was something on the floor, the air smelled like burnt paper. He was lying there, eyes half open, like he was looking right through me. And on the table, there were photos. Photos of people we all know. And one envelope with the word truth written on it." Within hours, that clip went viral. People started to analyze every second of it, slowing it down, enhancing background noises, matching the furniture seen in the leaked photo with Yu's past home decor posts. Everything pointed to one conclusion: whoever leaked the audio was telling the truth. But if that's the case, where did Yu's body go? Days turned into weeks. Still no public funeral, no official confirmation, no memorials organized by his management. The silence was deafening. That's when Han dropped a new bombshell. During a second interview, he claimed that the family was told not to speak publicly. "They said it was for our safety," Han whispered. "They said the story must be controlled. But Yu didn't deserve silence, he deserved truth." Then, his next words sent chills down everyone's spine. "Yu didn't die naturally. There was a struggle. And there were people there that night, people we all trusted." He refused to name them. But fans began connecting dots between Yu's recent professional disputes and the projects he had suddenly withdrawn from before his disappearance. Online investigators uncovered a strange timeline. Yu had pulled out of 2 upcoming dramas within 1 week, both under the same production label. One of the producers reportedly deleted his WeChat history and left the country shortly after the incident. Coincidence? Or cover-up? As more pieces surfaced, one particular CCTV footage clip caused an uproar. It appeared to show a black van leaving Yu's compound at 3:12 a.m. hours after the reported medical emergency. The van's plates were blurred, but the vehicle was traced to a private logistics company known for handling high-profile clients discreetly. The implications were terrifying. At this point, Han decided to speak once more, this time anonymously through a voice distorter. His statement was haunting. "You wanted to reveal something huge before his last night." He said he'd been followed, that his messages were being erased before he even sent them. "He told me, if I disappear, don't believe the headlines." And that's exactly what happened. The next morning, mainstream outlets ran the same headline. Actor Yu Menglong passes peacefully at home due to sudden health complications. Peacefully? Han insists that's a lie. He described bloodstains on the carpet, broken glass, and something written on the wall in faint ink. He said the writing looked like a single Chinese character, meaning truth. In the days following, Yu's personal assistant vanished from public view. Her phone was disconnected, her social profiles wiped. She had been with Yu for over 6 years, loyal, quiet, and protective. But she was the last known person to see him alive. Then, as if scripted for a thriller, a short message appeared on an old fan forum. "He's not gone. Just hidden." The post disappeared minutes later, but screenshots spread like wildfire. Could it be that Yu Menglong was alive, somewhere in hiding? Some fans believe the gruesome passing story was deliberately exaggerated to mask a disappearance orchestrated by those threatened by Yu's knowledge. Others believe he truly died, but the truth of how it happened was too horrifying to reveal publicly. As weeks turned into months, the pressure on Yu's management grew unbearable. They finally broke their silence, but instead of clarity, they released a vague, carefully written statement. "We thank everyone for their concern. Yu Menglong's family requests privacy. Please allow his legacy to be remembered with love and peace." But fans were far from peaceful. They wanted answers, not PR lines. Independent digital investigators began piecing together Yu's final phone calls, locations, and digital footprints. Strangely, his last outgoing message was to a contact saved only as the message read. They found out. "I can't keep this anymore." To this day, no one knows who is. Then came the jaw-dropping twist. A few weeks ago, an anonymous courier delivered a sealed USB to a small entertainment news outlet in Hong Kong. The package had no return address, no sender information, only a note that read, "For the world to know who Yu Menglong really was." The footage contained grainy clips of Yu in a dimly lit room, speaking directly to the camera. His voice cracked with exhaustion, his eyes swollen from tears. "If you're seeing this, it means they've silenced me. But I want the truth known, what they're hiding, what they've done, must come out." He didn't specify who they were. But the way he said it, deliberate, fearful, emotional, left no doubt that he was terrified. Experts authenticated the video as genuine, matching Yu's facial structure and voice pattern. If that's true, it means Yu Menglong recorded his own warning video before he vanished. But then, another chilling discovery surfaced. In the video's metadata, The timestamp was dated 2 days after his reported death. How could that be? Unless he was still alive when the world was told otherwise. The mystery deepened further when Mr. Han returned with another shocking revelation. He claimed to have seen you after his passing. He was weak, almost unrecognizable. But it was him, Han said. He grabbed my hand and whispered one thing: don't trust them. I'm not done yet. That statement ignited an online storm like never before. Millions flooded social platforms with one burning question: if Yu is alive, where is he now? Some fans claim to have spotted him abroad, blurry photos of a man resembling Yu in Singapore, another in South Korea, even one in Canada. None confirmed, all mysterious. But one pattern stood out: in every sighting, he seemed to avoid cameras, keeping his face covered. Could it be that Yu Menglong faked his own passing to escape those threatening him? Or did someone else orchestrate his disappearance, leaving behind a trail of confusion and fear? Whatever the truth is, one thing remains certain: nothing about Yu Menglong's story feels ordinary. From the missing assistant to the mysterious video recorded after his death, to the symbol of truth left behind, it all points to something deeper, something that perhaps the world wasn't meant to see. Even now, insiders whisper that there are more recordings, hidden somewhere safe, waiting for the right moment to be revealed. And as Mr. Han said in his final statement, Yu believed in light. He said truth was like sunlight: it burns, but it cleanses. Someday, people will know. But not yet. So, what did happen to Yu Menglong? Was his passing truly gruesome, or was it staged? Was he silenced by powerful forces, or did he vanish to protect the truth he uncovered? Until the world sees undeniable evidence, all we have are fragments of clues, scattered testimonies, and haunting whispers that refuse to fade away. And maybe that's the most chilling part of all: the silence that speaks louder than any confession ever could. What do you think really happened that night? Was Yu Menglong silenced for uncovering something too big to handle, or did he choose to disappear to protect himself? The world thought the story had ended. But tonight, new and disturbing information has surfaced, and it changes everything. You remember how the first reports described Yu Menglong's gruesome end, how whispers of a cover-up swept across the internet, and how one trembling family friend, Mr. Han, dared to speak the truth. Well, now, he's back. And this time, he's not holding back anything. When our team met with Mr. Han for the third time, he looked different. Gaunt. Nervous. Always glancing over his shoulder as if someone might burst in at any moment. His voice was lower, steadier, almost resigned. He began by recounting a detail he'd deliberately left out of his earlier testimony. I didn't say everything, he confessed. I couldn't. They were still watching. But that night, I wasn't the only one in that house. That statement alone froze the room. We leaned forward as he continued. There was another person inside, hiding. Someone you trusted. Someone who recorded everything. That claim was explosive. If true, it means there's footage raw, unedited, unfiltered, showing what truly happened in those final hours. Han described it in excruciating detail. The video wasn't long, maybe 3-4 minutes. But you can hear the struggle. You can hear him shouting, begging someone to stop. Then the sound of glass breaking. And after that, silence. He paused, his eyes glistening. The last thing you hear before the video cuts off is you saying, "You'll never bury the truth." Those words sent shockwaves through the internet once again. Could this hidden recording be the missing piece everyone's been searching for? A few days later, an anonymous cloud account leaked what appeared to be frames from the recording: dark, grainy images showing a figure resembling Yu Menglong, cornered near a table, half lit by a single lamp. Fans froze the images, enhanced them, analyzed them pixel by pixel. The lamp in the background matched one you once showed in a vlog, a unique piece shaped like a crescent moon. That confirmation sent Yu's fandom into a frenzy. The frames were real. But the question remained: who took the video? Mr. Han claimed he knew the answer. She was his assistant, he whispered. The same woman who vanished after his death. Her name wasn't even her real name. She had been documenting everything, every threat, every message, every time you said he felt unsafe. Han said you had started noticing his private emails being opened before he even sent them. His phone, once constantly ringing with offers, had gone eerily quiet. And then, the week before his supposed passing, you reportedly told his assistant, "If anything happens to me, make sure they see the truth." It all fit together like a horrifying puzzle. Then, in a moment that left the entire crew speechless, Han revealed something none of us expected. He reached into his jacket pocket and slid a small, old-fashioned flash drive across the table. "This," he said, "is what she sent me before she disappeared. We weren't allowed to plug it in, not there, not then." But he described what it contained. Clips of you speaking directly to the camera. Documents he saved. Voice notes. And a photo of him and the assistant, taken the night before everything happened. The photo showed you smiling faintly, though his eyes were tired. Behind him, on a wall, was the same Chinese character he had supposedly written before his passing, "Truth." That photo became the new symbol of the investigation. Soon after the interview, the story spiraled again. Multiple entertainment executives who had worked with you reportedly left China within weeks of the leaks. Fans noticed that one of Yu's cancelled projects, The Untold Horizon, quietly resumed production, but with a new male lead, and none of Yu's footage included. Even stranger, all references to Yu Menglong's involvement in that drama were erased, as if he'd never been part of it. Was this coincidence, or deliberate erasure? Social media erupted with one haunting theory that Yu's disappearance wasn't a tragedy, but an operation. That someone high up needed him gone, and that the assistant, realizing the danger, leaked just enough evidence to keep the story alive. Hashtags like #JusticeForYuMenglong and #WhereIsTheAssistant began trending worldwide. Then came the biggest shock of all, a new voice recording surfaced online. It was posted anonymously but verified by multiple sources as authentic. In the clip, Yu's voice could be heard saying, "If I disappear, remember the moon lamp. They'll try to say it was an accident. It wasn't. Please, tell them I tried." The internet went wild. The same moon lamp that appeared in the leaked frames. The same lamp seen in his vlogs. The same lamp that now symbolized the last trace of light before darkness swallowed everything. After that, everything changed. Mr. Han went into hiding. His phone number was disconnected, his home emptied overnight. A neighbor reported seeing unfamiliar men in suits visiting his building hours before he vanished. Then, just days later, a new account appeared online, calling itself Light of You. It posted one cryptic sentence. "He's not gone. He's waiting for the right time." And once again, the post was deleted minutes later. But not before fans captured screenshots. Could it be the assistant? Or Yu himself? Journalists and investigators tried to trace the IP address of the post. Shockingly, it originated from Taipei, Taiwan, a place Yu had once said he wanted to visit for peace of mind. Suddenly, new rumors began swirling that Yu was alive, hidden, protected by someone, watching everything unfold from afar. One anonymous insider even claimed Yu had undergone surgery to alter his appearance, waiting until it was safe to resurface and expose the entire conspiracy that forced him into silence. Still, the story took another eerie turn. A video circulated online showing a man singing in a quiet, dim cafe in Taipei, his voice hauntingly similar to Yu's. He wore a cap, his face half covered by shadows. But the comments section exploded with one line repeated thousands of times. "That's him." Even though the video was quickly taken down, those few seconds became the new symbol of hope for fans who refused to believe the gruesome ending. Meanwhile, entertainment insiders continue to drop hints about the real reason Yu was targeted. Some whisper it was connected to a secret recording contract dispute. Others say it was because he planned to expose illegal industry practices, deals made off the record, money unaccounted for, names that could ruin careers overnight. And remember that mysterious envelope labeled Truth. According to Han, it contained a list, names, phone numbers, and transaction records. People who had everything to lose if you ever went public. That envelope, too, is now missing. The investigation has grown darker by the day. People connected to the case claim they've received threatening emails, anonymous calls, even blank envelopes with a single word written inside, "Stop." But even fear can't silence the millions who now carry Yu's memory like a torch. Fans around the world have begun lighting candles shaped like moons, a tribute to the symbol Yu left behind. Entire fan pages have turned their profile pictures into the same glowing crescent lamp seen in his last known video. They call it the light of truth. And here's the most unsettling part, one final discovery that surfaced just this week. A journalist received an unmarked package containing a note that simply read, "He'll return when the truth is safe." Inside the package was a single object, a silver crescent pendant, identical to the one Yu once wore onstage during a fan meeting. Could it be a message from Yu himself? A signal that he's alive? Or a final goodbye, sent by someone who knows he's truly gone? No one can say for sure. But one thing's undeniable, the mystery hasn't ended. If anything, it's only just begun. Yu Menglong's supposed passing has become more than a tragedy, it's now a phenomenon. A haunting story of light, silence, and a truth the world still isn't ready to face. Every detail, every whisper, every vanished witness pulls us deeper into a story that refuses to die. Maybe one day, the full truth will emerge, not in rumors or leaked clips, but in Yu's own words. Until then, all we can do is keep searching, and keep believing. Because the moment we stop asking questions, the darkness wins. So what do you think? Do you believe Yu Menglong truly met a gruesome fate, or did he manage to escape into hiding, waiting for the right time to reveal everything? Could the assistant still be alive, protecting the evidence that exposes what really happened that night? Drop your thoughts in the comments, every theory counts. I'll be reading and responding to the most interesting ones. And if this story kept you on edge, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your engagement helps us keep uncovering the secrets and mysteries the world isn't ready to face. Because in the end, truth always finds the light.